In the beginning of the movie St. Catherine, we see a dark underground tunnel. A father named Ted comes there. It seems as if he is performing a ritual. During the ritual, he feels as if someone is growling. This growling was of a demon. Seeing this, father gets shocked. With this, the scene changes towards a church institute where sister is performing a ritual on a girl. That girl is taken into a room, blindfolding her. That girl picks up a mirror present there, after which she gets some hallucinations. This scene is related to the first story of this movie. In the vision of that girl, we see two women, an elderly one and young one. Both of them are watching a movie together on TV in a dark room. It is shown that that old woman knows the mother of this young girl very well. That woman is no longer in this world. Both these ladies are sitting together. Then the young girl feels as if someone is silently watching her. She gets very scared. The old woman sitting nearby explains to her that don't worry. What you are feeling is only in your mind. It has nothing to do with reality. The same thing used to happen to me when I was your age, and at that time your mother took care of me. The old woman also tells the young girl that I have read a book, and I will explain its context to you. You must have felt that the world around you starts appearing the same way as you think. And it can mean that just like every human being has an angel, similarly every human being also has a demon. If a person keeps thinking negatively all the time, then his demon keeps growing stronger. It becomes strong enough that if you remain sad all the time, it will dominate you. So, it is better that you do not let your thoughts dominate you and stay happy. But if you fail in this and that demon dominates you, as I am noticing it in your condition now, then for this I will tell you a ritual. Your mother did not believe in these rituals. But I do, because after this I was completely fine. Now that old lady tells her the method of performing the ritual. The first method is to perform the ritual through spells. The second is manifestation. The third method is kept hidden from us. The fourth method is revelation. Then that ritual starts. A mirror is given to that young girl. As soon as she speaks some spells, she sees a demon in the mirror. She gets shocked and throws the mirror in fear. Then her dead mother appears in front of her. She was not understanding this, how it happened. Her mother whispers in her ear, "My daughter, now you are free." But at the same time her mother turns back into the same old woman. That old woman stabs the young girl in the stomach. The girl faints right there, and when she regains consciousness, she immediately looks at her belly. The knife mark was still there, but it was not bleeding. This young girl now picks up the hammer in her hand because she was very scared. She goes down to the lounge and sees that the old woman is sitting there watching TV. This was quite shocking for her. When she goes and tries to talk to that old woman, she notices that the old woman is sitting there still, neither responding to anything nor moving. Then the young girl realizes that I have been trapped in some other world, and something is definitely going wrong here. Then the scene unfolds a little, and we see that that old woman had deliberately made the young girl do the offering ritual, after which this young girl was going to get into a lot of trouble. Along with this, that young girl vomits blood. Seeing this, she starts screaming in panic that what is happening to me? This young girl had been deceived by that old woman. There was no way to return, because now she was in the hands of demons. We learn that the young girl's name is Sarah. In the next scene, we see the church institute. There we are shown that the detective is talking to his sister about an orphan girl whom father had kidnapped, and he used to perform very strange rituals on this girl. The detective tells sister that now we have to protect this girl, because she did not deserve whatever happened to her. Saying this, the detective leaves. After this, sister brings that orphan girl to her room. Now that orphan girl was going to stay here. After some time, we are shown that the strange girl is having flashbacks of that underground tunnel. From where the detective rescued her, she sees that there was a demon with her. And now it seemed that the same demon has possessed her. The next day, sister comes to the orphan girl and tells her, "My child, don't worry. All your traumas or all the negative effects on your mind, we will eliminate them together." After this, she takes her for ritual and blindfolds her. It is revealed that this connects to the same scene that we saw in the beginning. And we also saw the room where some things related to demon are lying. Everything is connected to some entity. That means whatever thing this orphan girl touches, we will be shown the story related to that entity or that person. That is, she'll get the same vision that we will see in the movie when this orphan girl picked up the mirror. All the objects in this room are called totems. If the demon is bound to these items, is able to locate its totem, then it can either be freed from its prison or gain its full power. So, in this church institute, students are exposed to these objects, so that they can visit these objects and learn the different histories behind each one through vision. Now we come to the scene of the movie where we see that orphan girl picking up another totem in a room. She was being made to do this, so that the demonic entity present inside it could be taken out, and the reason was also that the hidden history of every totem could be uncovered through it. As she touches the new object, a vision appears before her. In this scene we see a pregnant lady. She is in a very bad condition. She is bleeding too. But the tragic part is that she is tied to the bed, and the one who has tied her is none other than her husband. She is crying in agony and begging for water. That man who has tied her forces her to drink water. But at the same time, he also tries to kill her. That girl was not going to give up so easily. She kicks that man and slowly crawls her way out of there. But that man was still alive there. Here we see that the baby of that girl has also come into this world. The cruel person who had tied her ends the life of that innocent child. Here a truth is revealed to us that this woman has not brought someone else's baby, but the baby of demon into the world. But that man kills this demonic child every time. Then we see that the lady is going to become a mother again. At the moment, we see a devil with a distorted face. That devil appears and commands the man who is the husband of that lady, that now you will baptize the newborn baby with your own blood. On hearing this, that man probably got possessed, and he cuts his throat. There is blood everywhere. Then another child of demon is born, whom he names 666. That means before this child, 665 more children had been born, whom that man did not let live. Finally, this child of demon was in his hands, which he picks up with pride. It was a baby girl. With this the scene ends, and he comes towards the same room, where the orphan girl was seeing this vision. She starts crying a lot. She had quite disturbed. Then we see that the orphan girl has a terrible dream in which she sees that father is about to attack her. But then a demon attacks father and kills him. The demon strangles father so hard that he is unable to fight further. After this the orphan girl wakes up, then sister comes to that girl named Ellie. She says while holding her hand that I can know which entity is inside you. Will you let me hold your hand? Ellie also wanted to know which entity is living inside her, which does not let her live. She holds sister's hand. Sister observes there that there is a very dangerous demonic entity inside her. She immediately gets scared and leaves from there. This sister runs to the other sisters, and she tells them that we should not keep Ellie here. There is a horrific presence resides within her which can be dangerous for us, but the other sisters tell her that no, our duty is that if any tired person comes to our institute, any person who needs us, then we will not step back from him. We will help Ellie in our best way. After that we see that Ellie is again sent to the same room, so that perhaps the entity inside her can be suppressed. On this, Ellie picks up a key, and I will tell you the story related to this key. In the next scene we are shown a Muslim household, where we see that a husband and wife are living. The husband is very upset because of his wife, because he feels that some entity is living inside her. And to remove it, he calls a spiritual healer. The spiritual healer tells him that I will not charge you a lot of money. I will take reasonable fee. He also sends the girl's husband outside to get something. And while the boy is outside, he goes to his wife and attaches some wires to her body. He was a fraud who used to pretend rituals using the name of Islam. As soon as the girl's husband returns, that spiritual healer starts giving electrical shocks to the girl with the help of his feet, due to which she shakes. The spiritual healer tells her husband that, look, I have freed your wife from demons. After that, the husband goes to the kitchen. The spiritual healer follows him and says, give me my money. The girl's husband tells him that I don't think, Master Healer, you have removed any demon from my wife. Anyhow, take your money. The spiritual healer takes the money. Then he sees that there is a key in the pocket of that girl's husband, and you will know in the next scene what that key is for. The spiritual healer goes inside the room of his wife, who is tied to the bed, and she had restraints on her hands. She had asked help from the spiritual healer, and the spiritual healer had gone to free her. Then the husband of that girl also comes there. He tries to stop the spiritual healer, but the spiritual healer explains to him that do not do this cruelty to your wife. Look how weak she has become. But then in no time that girl kills her husband by stabbing a knife. That spiritual healer takes that girl from there. As both of them are going out, the spiritual healer sees that her husband is absolutely fine standing in the kitchen cutting something. Here her husband says in a very normal voice that Master Healer, Allah sent you to this religion. But you cheated that God. Why did you not remain honest? Why did you choose the devil? It is being asked, and spiritual healer is not getting any answer to his question. He notices that the girl has disappeared whom he is taking away after rescuing her from here. He goes back to the room to search for her, but when he removes the sheets from the bed, he is shocked to see that his own daughter was there instead of that girl. Seeing this, he starts crying and wailing, "Leave my daughter." Then the wife of that man comes here and says that you are here because you have betrayed God. If your faith was strong, who knows, God would have also supported you, but not now. Spiritual healer's daughter disappears from there as she says this. Then spiritual healer looks back and finds the dead body of that girl's husband. He had died at that time, and the person who talked to him did not even know who he was. He begins to go out in fear, but he does not see anything outside the room except darkness. And with this the scene stops here. Seeing this vision, Ellie's health starts deteriorating. The entity inside her was not going to surrender so easily. It possesses Ellie again. Well, without wasting any time, the ritual is started again. Ellie is sent to that room again. This time she picks up a cross, which was cross-shaped locket worn around the neck. Another vision comes as soon as she holds it, in which we are shown a very religious household, where three ladies are praying holding each other's hands to live a happy life. But one of them is a woman who gets very nervous. She is not happy with her married life at all. She feels as if her husband is cheating on her. There is also a main character of the scene whose name is Alice. After witnessing all this and disturbed prayers, she goes to the washroom to relax a little. And when she comes back, no one is at the spot where the prayers were taking place. She finds a baby monitor in the lounge. Alice had kept it here to keep an eye on her daughter. She hears voices of the same community leader who is leading the prayers coming through that monitor. But when she goes to her baby's room, there is no one there. But voices were still coming from the monitor. She gets scared and starts looking for her daughter in the entire house. But she cannot see her. What did this mean? Was she in some other dimension? Or a veil covered her eyes that she was unable to see anything? As soon as she comes running to the lounge, she finds the same four ladies, who ask her very seriously that Alice, whatever you have been doing in your life, accept it and confess it. Here Alice starts speaking nervously that I do not give time to my husband at all, and I am not a good mother. But they all tell her that we don't want to hear this. Tell us the real thing that you have been doing in this life. But then one of those ladies comes to her. She shows her cross-shaped locket and says that, look, this locket of yours was found from some other man who is not your husband. You should confess that thing whatever is revealed by this. Then Alice accepts that yes, I am cheating on my husband. Hearing this, the community leader who is leading the prayer gives her a book. As Alice starts reading the book, it falls from her hands. This book was in fact for forgiveness, for repentance from one's sins. When the community leader sees that she was not able to read the book, she takes the other ladies with her and starts hitting Alice. Alice breaks free from their grip to save her life. One of those ladies says that we should not do this to Alice. We should not torture anyone. She panics and starts calling the police, but the community leader hits her, and she knocks her unconscious. After that, the three remaining ladies go to Alice's room. The community leader has a large knife in her hand. As she goes, she sees that Alice has covered herself with a sheet. She removes the sheet so that she can attack Alice and make her understand, but it only makes things worse. Alice is possessed. Her eyes are completely white, and her face was appearing no less than a demon. Seeing this, they get scared, and the scene also fades out at that moment. Ellie was not so disturbed by this scene, but as soon as she removes the blindfold from her eyes, she feels blind as her eyes seem lost. She panics a lot, but later it is revealed that this demon was just scaring her that you will never be able to defeat me. Actually, Ellie still has her eyes, and they are not lost. After that, we see the same main character sister who was involved in finding out which entity is inside Ellie. She reads a book, and she starts getting some idea. Here it is shown that the demonic entity inside Ellie is the Gatekeeper of Hell. It is revealed that the demon is bound to this world by a cross, and he also wants to be free, but he is not in his full power yet. And to become powerful and to do as he pleases, he has to destroy this cross. And that cross is present in the same room where Ellie goes again and again. And the ritual kept failing because demon present inside Ellie wanted her to return that room repeatedly. And she may find that cross. After knowing all this, sister panics. But the other sisters explain to her that now we have come a long way, do not turn back now. With this, they send Ellie to that room again. This time Alice picks up one of the straps from the room. There was a lot of blood on it. And now another vision starts with a new story. Now we see a family here, in which there are 4 people, a couple and their son and daughter. Their daughter is possessed, and they have tied her up in a room. They call a priest to show them their daughter. The husband does not believe the priest at all, but his wife convinces him. And she starts showing the priest the scars that were on her son due to the attack of her daughter. That lady tells the priest that please check my daughter once. The priest goes to the girl's room and sees that the girl's hands have been tied with some cloth. He goes there and browses some spells on his phone. And he starts performing exorcism ritual on her. This was quite strange, because if he was a true priest, then what was the need to search it on his phone? Well, after that he tells the lady that there is no problem with your daughter. She is absolutely fine and not possessed at all. He also frees her daughter's hand from the straps and hugs her. But the girl whispers in priest's ear, "Forgive me." With this, the whole family turns into demons. They kill the priest while standing. After that, possessed girl's mother becomes normal. She picks up that strap on which there was blood of her daughter's hands and throws it in the garbage outside, where there were more straps present. This reveals that he was not the first priest who visited their house. Many other priests had come, but they were imposter priests like him, who did not know how to do any exorcism, and maybe this was the punishment for this false priest. Now Ellie knew what the demon inside her wanted. She immediately starts looking for that cross. The demon inside Ellie starts destroying that cross. Outside, sisters were waiting for Ellie. Sister comes immediately and makes Ellie lie down while catching. All sisters together raised that cross over Ellie's body, due to which the demon inside Ellie's body directly goes back to hell instead of becoming more powerful. That means there was no demon in Ellie's body now. At the end of the movie, we see that Ellie has become a completely normal girl, and she is very happy. We also come to know that Ellie has an aunt alive with whom she is going to stay. She warmly thanks Sister and gives her a parting hug. With this, the movie ends. Here I will tell you the context of this story. As I told you in the beginning of the story, every human experiences some good and bad things. A person becomes a reflection of what he does throughout the life. The demon with him becomes stronger, which keeps forcing him to do that work. But the end of such works is not good, like you have seen in every story. Whether it is a sham spiritual healer, or a priest, or someone else. Whoever is dishonest with his role, he never meets a good end. I hope you got a very good lesson from this movie. Until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.